Hi everyone, this is a short video just to show the side project that I've been working on during the lockdown. Because each week during the lockdown, me and the family have been sort of organising quizzes, using Zoom, and because we can't all get together. So we've been using video chat to sort of run some little pub quiz type things with each other, with the various sort of households. Just helps us keep in contact while we weren't able to see each other. Um, so I thought to do make it a bit different. I decided to make a little board game quiz on Unity. Mostly, like I say, just to make it a bit different. But other than that, it was just because it was quite fun to make, really. So so this is the board game that I've been working on. Uh, The board game contains 8 different tiles. 5 of them are coloured tiles for questions. So when a player lands on them, it triggers a question based on the corresponding category. Green is a family question. Blue is entertainment. Red is history. Magenta is science and nature. And then the cyan is general knowledge. The player must answer the question correctly, or it'll get pushed back a few tiles. The star tile will trigger a head-to-head challenge where the player that lands on it will be able to pick one of the other 3 teams to challenge, and then one or more people from each team will have to go head-to-head to a challenge, and the host will judge who wins. The winner will get to choose then to either move their piece forward 4 tiles, move the opponent back 4 tiles, or most importantly, swap positions with the losing player. And that led to quite a few tense challenges in the game we played with the families. The remaining 2 tiles are bonus and whoops tiles. The bonus with the 2 red arrows will just give the player a free boost of a few tiles forward without having to answer a question or anything, which is always quite nice. And the whoops tiles, I'll let you figure out which ones those are, makes the player drop back a few tiles. As you can imagine, the winner is whoever gets to the end first. So that's it. If we play a couple of rounds of the game, just to see how it plays. The player will, or I will, as a host, will click the roll dice button for each one, and it'll move the character along automatically until it gets to a specific one.
Whoops.
Whoops, he's pushed himself back a bit, and it cycles through the players, through the teams even, and you just roll. And there, yeah, you've done a history question, so it gives you it gives you a question from a list that I've made in a JSON file in the application. Reads it out at random. Who was the first emperor of Rome? The team will give us the answer that they think, and then I'll reveal. Augustus Caesar was obviously the first emperor of Rome. If they got it right, I'm going to assume they did.
Yay!
They get to stay where they are. If they got it wrong, they would have been pushed back a few tiles. So we'll just keep going we'll just do a few. It's worth saying that when all these questions get asked, the game will remove them from the list of possible options, and so they can't have the same question can't come up more than once. If all the questions from a particular category have run out, have been used, then all the tiles for that category will change to another category, and so on and so forth, until eventually, if you game lasts long enough, there'll only be challenge tiles left, because you can have those over and over and over again. But there's a lot of questions. I've added a lot of questions, so I think this one they got it wrong, so we've pushed them back. And there we go, we'll just keep moving a few. Here we go, we've got a challenge. So, as you can see, you pick a team to challenge, and we're going to go for it. It's the McBrogans. So we're going to challenge the Mech Americans. So the challenger will go first, and will give us the best Winston Churchill impression. The host, which would be me in this case, will judge based on accuracy, but mostly who was funniest. And at any point I can press the space bar to just show off the whole field so everyone can see where they are. So the McBrogans are here, and I believe the McAmericans are this one here. So we're going to say, the challengers won. As you can tell, the sound effects are definitely not copyright in any way, completely original. And we will swap places. So these two have swapped tiles. I did do all the sound effects myself, including the background music, which I can toggle on and off with the Enter key. I will admit, it was probably the most fun part of making the whole thing. I enjoyed doing it a lot. But I did have to put the toggle for the background music because it does get very, very annoying very quickly. So I'm going to turn that straight off. Yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me and watching the game, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.